Hi, welcome to episode 42 of the Lowdown podcast. This week we are going to have a preview episode for Bloodstock Festival 2025. We're going to look at some of the bands that are playing and look at some of our favourite memories from our time at Bloodstock Festival.
This is the Lowdown podcast.
Evening, buddy.
Good evening.
Start again because
we press record. Always helps, doesn't it?
Yeah, we had a good little chat then about the awful weather out of Acken, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, it was pretty awful. And the storm's just passed
Yeah.
Barrow, so...
Yeah, I think overall it's looked pretty good for the festivals in the UK so far this summer.
Yeah, you're right, actually.
I haven't seen too many that looked terrible.
No.
You look at everyone's TikToks, everyone's Instagram reels and stuff from where they've been, and it looks pretty good. We've done a fair few outdoor gigs now, and I've barely had a patch of rain. So
Yeah, exactly.
So
I think quite the opposite as well. Like fucking scorching heat we've had, actually, a few times.
Yeah, there's a few where we've ended up nearly having sunstroke. I mean, Slam Dunk, we had a patch of rain. Download, we had a couple of patches of rain, and that's been pretty much it.
That's it. Yeah, we've done well this year.
Forecast when I go to Belgium is absolutely mental.
Yeah.
27 degrees every day now.
Oh, God.
It's going to be absolute scorcher. So.
Ed Sheeran
shit, yeah.
Have to have his Factor 50 in the morning. I was watching Robin and Jareth's vlog of to the show of 2,000 Trees.
Yeah.
That looked insane heat. They were all sweating like mad. It looked really hot there.
It's a fine line, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's quite funny because you're watching it and every 5 minutes you can hear someone go, it's fucking hot, innit? And I've just watched similar TPD. I've just done that, the one in Japan.
Fuji Rock.
Which is a really good watch.
But
again, it looked very hot there, so... can't complain, can we?
No, that looked like a crazy festival, really. Beer prices all good, but yeah. Another one I've looked at in the past.
Yeah.
You know, when we were like teenagers and we were like 18, 19, you got a bit of money from payday. I saw one of the lineups. I was like, oh, great, I wonder if we could get a flight. It was like, 15-hour flight. Remortgage your house to get there. But
it's a proper, like, eclectic mix of bands as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it looked great. But yeah, we've done all right for the weather.
Yeah, good.
And it's looking all right, I think, for Bloodstock so far.
Yeah. We should
which
probably
is
have
what
a look
we're going
at
to
that.
talk about tonight.
So yeah, it is Bloodstock week. Me and Jonny have got our Bloodstock shirts on.
Yeah.
I had my Bloodstock hoodie on, but I've pinned it up there.
What year? 2021?
2021. Got my old ticket up there. So we're going to talk a bit about our time at Bloodstock because we absolutely loved it.
Yep.
We're going to look at the lineup, look at the bit of info, see what's going on the map. And
reminisce about that because I'm quite looking forward to this one, mate, because a long time ago for my brain. So to try and recap what we did over the weekend would be good fun.
And also, I think we probably drank more at that festival than ever.
Yeah,
so,
agreed.
So weather forecast for Burton upon Trent. I think that's as close as we're going to get on the Met Office. So Wednesday, if you're going down Wednesday, which will be tomorrow when this comes out, you're looking at 24 degrees and sunny.
Very nice.
Thursday, you're looking at a little bit more cloud, but still sunny intervals, 24 degrees. Friday, 23 degrees and sunny intervals. Saturday, 24 degrees, sunny intervals, and Sunday, 26 degrees and sunny intervals. That's
perfect.
Perfection, that one.
Absolutely perfect.
Man. Amazing. Get your sun cream on. We were joking with Angela about it because she said it's a nightmare. She wants to wear like corpse paint.
Yeah, full corpse paint.
Yeah, I saw the Raised by Owls. Have you seen their sketch about it?
No, I don't think so.
It's like they call it Sun Krieg, and it's corpse paint / sun cream all at the same time, and he's just like mashing it all onto his face together.
Your dad and Drew have looked like that in the past at Download.
Yeah,
like cue balls.
I'm amazed you can't get corpse paint. That's got some
surely.
protection factor on it.
It's a pretty niche market.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe Bloodstock, you need to do your own.
Yeah. Yeah, there's plenty of people that'll need it this weekend, and it seems to get better weather than most of the festivals in the UK.
A bit later in the year, isn't it?
Yeah.
Must be one of the last ones now. I remember there's quite a lot of midges, weren't there? I think.
When we rocked up, we went around one of the campsites, and I think it was the one that TPD ended up on.
Yeah.
It was right next to like a patch of water.
Yeah,
it was mad. So there's top tip number one is
take your insect repellent.
Yeah, take some insect repellent. You don't get too many at download because you're not near many patches of water. But Bloodstock, you definitely need it. We got bitten quite a bit. So yeah, we're just going to plough on today because we're very excited about talking about Bloodstock.
Yeah.
It's download now. Probably moving more and more to being an alt festival. You have a lot of rock, you have a lot of metal.
Yeah.
Bloodstock is very much, I think, the UK's premier metal festival, as they call it.
Yeah.
Independently ran by Paul Gregory's kids, essentially. Obviously, Bloodstock was formed by him in 2001. So we'll have a bit of a chat about the history and a bit about what the festival's all about. But I think, how should we start? So yeah, what is Bloodstock? I think it's a pretty good place to start.
Yeah,
if you don't know, I'd be surprised. But yeah, heavy metal festival held at Catton Hall, Walton-on-Trent. So not too far away from Download.
Yeah.
And from Stonedead, actually. You've got a bit spoilt for choice around that.
It's pretty brilliant around like Midlands area, isn't it? It just seems to really be a prime place for it all. Which is great if you live around there, but not so much for us when we have to travel hours every time.
No, but at least we're not stung like we were at Sonosphere, where it was right down London way, because that was a pain in the ass there too.
Yeah.
So yeah, originally held as an indoor festival at Derby Assembly Rooms from 2001 to 2005. 2005, it then branched out and it had two festivals, an indoor one and an outdoor one.
Yeah.
But the indoor event was dropped in favour of Bloodstock Open Air in 2006, and it's been outdoors ever since, apart from the winter gathering that they have, which also check out the lineup for this year because it is excellent. It's got Candlemas, Venom.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, some excellent.
Great that right in the middle of. So something to keep you going, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's still tickets available for that. Great bands again. That's at KK's Steel Mill.
Oh, cool.
Wolverhampton. So
Bloodstock
holds around 20,000, mainly metal and hard rock. There's 5 stages. The main stage is the Ronnie James Dio stage. Then you have the second stage, which is the Sophie Lancaster stage. The New Blood stage, which is now sponsored by Hopical Storm.
Oh.
And the EMP stage. Then you also have the Serpent's Lair VIP bar.
Yeah.
Stage.
Which is their equivalent of like guest, isn't it?
Yeah. Which is pretty cool as well. They have tribute bands and
it's really good that.
Yeah, I think they have quizzes and like little discos and stuff.
Yeah.
I think they have. Well, I know they have because I've looked at the Clash Finder thing on the app. They have like kids' movies and that in the morning.
During the day.
That looks like really worthwhile, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
So it said being a download attendee, what would you say the main differences are really?
Yeah, well, the first one's obviously size, isn't it? What did you say, 20,000?
20,000, yeah. So you're about a quarter, right?
It feels that as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
When we were there, it's noticeably smaller.
Yeah.
But in a very good way. It doesn't feel like a little independently run festival. Oh, no. It feels like a huge, absolute premiere. Heavy metal festival doesn't feel like this. Just something going on in the park.
No, it doesn't. It still feels big, but you can nip back to your tent, go and have a few cans of beer, do a barbecue, and have a crack around camp. Then you can just nip back in, watch all the bands you want to see. I don't know. The pressure was
to get around, isn't it?
The pressure was just off so much more at Bloodstock. Yeah. I thought, do I need a hoodie? Do I not need a hoodie?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Later. If it rains, I can bloody be back in my tent in 10 minutes.
Exactly.
So So yeah, it's a lot smaller. My favourite difference was probably the later bands,
Yeah.
which we can't get at download, obviously, with the curfew
stuff, yeah.
being 11 o'clock in the arena. So yeah, bands run on until 2 o'clock in the morning on the Sophie Lancaster stage. But most of the rules, I was looking at the rules today, and they're pretty much all the same.
Yeah.
Pretty much identical, to be honest, in terms of what you can and can't take. No flags or anything like that in the arena.
Yeah.
No gas, no glass, and but another difference in the rules was barbecuing's got to be done at the barbecue areas. So they had them big pits.
Yeah.
So they have pits with buckets of sand and.
Yeah.
So people go around and cook the stuff there. You do see quite a few people cooking at the tent, but it's not. The rules are you're meant to do it at the barbecue area.
Is it a 5-day now?
It's 5 days, but 4 days of music, I think. You can buy early access to get in from Wednesday.
Yeah, okay. I don't know whether that's been going for a long time.
2021, there was 5 full days of music.
Oh, God, is it?
Yeah. They tried to make it a special one, sort of coming out the back of stuff. I don't know how they pulled that off, but they had 5 nights of music starting on the Sophie Lancaster stage on the Wednesday.
Yeah,
so
good effort.
It is a massive effort.
I think the other big difference, and like I say, it doesn't feel like this little independently run festival because it's far from it, is just the attention to detail.
Yeah.
And we'll get onto that a little bit more, I think, when we talk about our experience when we were there.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't... Download gets a bit of stick for it, doesn't it? Because it feel like they're just focusing on the bands, which is okay. And we know over recent years they try to do more and do better. But it really doesn't feel as commercial, should we say? I think, if that's the right word to use. But
you feel a lot less like you've just been put in with bands, a bar, and not much else.
Yeah, you really thought about it, haven't they?
Yeah, they'll do every last detail.
Yeah,
and put on as much as possible with what they've got, which makes a big difference. In feeling valued. I think.
Absolutely. Obviously, with a smaller festival comes smaller headliners, but I think that's almost guaranteed, isn't it? I know Vicky Hungerford always puts on there's no way they can afford to be pulling in likes of Slipknot and people like that, can they, as headliners?
No, that's right.
But like we said last week, or was it, or a couple of weeks ago, Download could do the same. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Lower the bar in terms of finances for paying out big headliners, then invest the rest into the festival.
Yeah.
Because I know Vicky said they've got no intention of making it any bigger.
No.
Because then it just outgrows it, and you'd have to then assume that you'd have to bring in bigger bands and stuff like that. So I think that's quite cool that they know what works, they know it sells well, they know it's incredible. Keep it at that.
Yeah. Well, you keep trying to get bigger and bigger, and then you cause yourself problems with the site.
Yeah.
You cause yourself problems not being able to get headliners that are big enough to push it up to the 50,000 capacity levels where 20,000. I mean, the headliners they get are massive for 20,000.
Yeah, they are actually.
The likes of, across the years, you've had Nightwish, Ghost, Judas Priest, Machine Head, Megadeth, Slayer. They're all huge bands,
are they? Yeah.
That and that's why it sells out.
Yeah.
It sells out routinely. So yeah, good on them for that. I was just looking at it is 4 days. So yeah, it's Thursday. Opening times, main entrance opens at 12 o'clock on Thursday. For access customers, there are 2 shuttle buses available for those with access needs to use. If you're unable to walk, it's about 1 kilometre from the car park to the site entrance. And when you get onto site, there are all the campsites are Norse mythology, like I said.
Yeah.
So you've got the main camp, the one you've probably heard of most, is the Midgard party camp.
Yeah.
So that's Midgard, and that's where you'll find this little supermarket-y thing, which doesn't sell ice. So there's one thing. That's what you found out.
Oh, yeah.
So we had to have some warm cans on the Sunday, which we're not used to with having the co-op at Download. it's also got Fat Franks,
Yeah.
and it is also the point where you'll see the bin jousting.
Yeah. And I think we saw it, but it wasn't the legit bin jousting that they're trying to do it now.
Yeah.
It was literally just...
Well, they deterred us, everyone, from doing bin jousting for that many years, and I think they've finally just gone, right, we'll just do it in like an official capacity.
But at least we can control the health and safety aspects of it. I know Fat Franks sponsors it.
The bin jousting.
So he has his name,
that's
Fat
amazing.
Frank's name on the bins and stuff. And
Because
they
it
make
was
like
just
a proper...
bins.
Yeah, literally just guys in bins launching about each
in
other.
big dumpsters, and you'd have one or two guys in each,
Yeah.
and then a group of people just launching them towards each other, and I think is it like that's just like the last man standing.
I bet they've had broken bones and all sorts.
Oh,
doing
yeah.
that. But this one, it's like padded on the top, the new ones, and
Oh,
then they
right,
have to
okay.
almost crash them into each other, and then whoever, like you say, last man standing,
Right.
either push them off or they fall.
So it's a bit of a safer one. I think,
But it's
I'm
great.
sure we saw people wrestling when we were there.
Yeah, I think
but that was
we did.
probably. I don't think that was in an official.
No, it
capacity
wasn't.
either.
No.
That was just in the middle of Midgard as well.
I remember walking through Midgard a fair bit, and people say it's the huge big party when it is. It's just like a normal general.
Yeah, like your main general camp,
Yeah,
the one
camp
closest to
like
the
that.
arena.
Yeah.
Is that
It's just people having a great time.
Yeah. Dead friendly and everything.
Yeah, it's not like chaos, like riots and stuff, is it?
No.
It's really cool.
No, another thing, we loved about Bloodstock was the people.
I was going to say about that actually, and ask you what you think about Download. Always goes on about this sense of community and a sense of home and all that type of stuff.
I think it's even more
I think
concentrated at Bloodstock.
I think people feel really proud of Bloodstock
Yeah.
to be just like we do Download, and we do with Bloodstock. To be fair, I think that real tight community and
Yeah.
keeping it as that heavy metal festival.
Well, the people, you start going into your more extreme genres of
Yeah.
black metal, death metal,
Yeah.
all sorts, of subgenres of those.
Yeah.
And people in corpse paint and, full leather and all that
Yeah,
sort of
yeah.
stuff. These
Yeah.
people, the community feel will be even more there. They're probably, more outcasts than the Download community are. So, they pull in quite tight. We saw Jevon, he's called, isn't he, the corpse paint guy.
Oh yeah.
I saw a picture, and it was a young kid in corpse paint, and his mum had taken the picture, and Jevon was just kind of kneeling down, chatting with him, and saying out like, be true to yourself and all that. And
That's
she was
amazing.
saying how amazing he was. So we saw him quite a few times when we were there.
Yeah.
Just kind of walking around and chatting with people.
Oh
So
man.
yeah,
that's nice.
lovely people. It's a funny thing because people think those are the scary people, and they're not. They're just the nicest
Actually,
people.
they're far from
It's
the opposite.
Yeah, I'm much less intimidated by a guy in a corpse paint than I am a guy in a bucket hat. But yeah, we loved it, and we'll get on to that in a bit. So shall we have a quick look at the map for this year? Because I love the Bloodstock map, because it reminds me of like the old Habbo Hotel.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I might just turn this light on because I think it's going to go dark, isn't it?
Oh yeah. I used to work on a website that was like Habbo Hotel as an admin. But if you got a report of someone like not up to no good, but like a dispute going on, rather than just going like clicking and go, you had to walk.
Oh, to meet him.
So you had to fucking like walking through this world at like 2 miles an hour.
Someone.
Yeah, it took like 40 minutes to get there, and then they're gone. They're like,
Run away from you.
yeah. So let's have a look at the map. Have you had a look yet?
I haven't. No, not this
There's
year's.
some old favourites coming back. We had a very good time in the gaming area.
Yeah, that was really cool.
So,
The level of trust in there as well. I think that says it all for the festival.
yeah.
So the gaming area is like a big tent that's pitch black inside,
Yeah.
which was really cool. Everything you can think of, PlayStations, VR headsets and everything. And you just go and sit down and have a
Yeah,
play.
they had like air hockey tables, Super Nintendos.
Yeah. PCs, like gaming PCs.
Yeah. There was quite a big queue when we were there, wasn't there?
Yeah.
We got in, we had a few games of Street Fighter, didn't we?
Yeah, on the old Mega Drives and stuff, which is great. But again, the level of respect and like people are proud to be in that community and to be at that festival. So it's unlikely someone's going to trash the
Trash
spot.
anything,
Do you know what I mean? I don't think you can do that at many festivals.
So that's as you come into the arena entrance.
Do you remember coming out of there and it's like,
Oh God, yeah.
you go from being in this really dark and dingy bloody,
But it's like that a lot at Bloodstock because
all the tented stages and stuff.
I don't know how it is now, but there was the main stage, and then there was the Sophie stage, which is on the left as you come in.
Yeah.
The New Blood stage was over the far side, and then there was the Jaeger stage, wasn't there?
Oh yeah, which was
And
like
the
a bit
Jaeger's-
of a marquee.
It was weird
thing.
that,
Yeah.
because the Jägermeister stage was just a stage, a little bar, and like a little canopy over it.
Yeah, that's it.
But it was so small, like you could, like the canopy was like blocking half the band. So
Yeah,
you were almost
yeah.
like looking underneath to
Yeah.
try and see him,
Pretty cool.
and the sound bleeding there was crap. So I don't know how that. Let's have a look at the map again. What we're bleeding for. But yeah, so you go into these tented stages to watch a set in the middle of the afternoon, and you come out and you're
Yeah.
like,
Piss holes in the snow.
oh yeah, absolutely. So yeah, you come in, you got the gaming area, you've got the black beer bar, which I don't know what that is.
Oh, cool.
You've got the little Red Bull bar. Remember that?
Yeah.
Because I went and got a Red Bull on the Saturday because we were all absolutely hanging.
Yeah.
She poured us out the Red Bull, and then she said, "Oh, my card machine's gone down." I was like, she said, "Have you got any cash?" I said, "No, I haven't." She went, and poured it out.
Oh no! I
Poured it
thought
down
she was going to say she'd give you it.
No, she poured it down the sink. I was like,
Oh, cheers! Could have had that. Do they still have like all the axe throwing and stuff to the right hand side?
and they've got a battle arena.
Oh yeah, I have seen that advertised actually.
So that's like live combat shows and stuff.
Yeah, I think Rockfit also do their classes in there.
Ah, right. Yeah, I saw today that Rockfit shared that there. We posted that to our story.
God, that's Bloodstock all over, isn't it? Live
Yeah.
battle. That's absolutely brilliant.
Lots of food spots and marketplace. Then you've got the EMP stage, which, yeah, the market's an EMP stage. Sophie Lancaster's on the left. You've got the Rock and Metal Gallery, which we'll talk about in a bit.
Yeah.
You've got the sign-in tent, the VIP bar and Serpent's Lair stage is literally just sort of behind. So
Yeah.
it is very similar to Download's guest area,
Yeah.
but probably even closer. But something new this year, something new and rather controversial, is the entirety of the main stage, apart from the areas at the side, just in front of the Lemmy's bar, and to the right, sort of between by the Rock and Metal Gallery and the EMP stage, is chair-free.
Fair play, Bloodstock.
It's controversial.
It is
isn't
controversial. I saw, is it Adam, doing a tour of the site yesterday.
Yeah.
And obviously the first thing you want to make sure is that anyone with access needs is covered. And they seem to have
Yeah.
really gone to town on that this year, which is great. They've got a lot of viewing platforms and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's fine as long as people who need to sit down can sit down and can do it in a safe way and can see. I think that's brilliant. But yeah.
Saw loads at Kendall Calling though, people posting pictures saying these people have put a picnic blanket there.
Yeah.
They put 2 rows of chairs.
Yeah.
And then they've not been here all day.
Yeah.
They've been gone for the last
equivalent
2.5
of putting
hours.
a towel on your sun lounger, isn't it?
And just leaving for the whole day. It's and these people that need chairs, people that, you know, might be getting a bit older or, you know, have back problems, knee problems, all that. Your experience is being ruined by these selfish bastards that aren't playing fair, really.
No, not at all.
You can't reserve half a bloody arena for yourself.
I know never thought I'd be talking about an 80s festival.
Oh, you said it was
80s
a
pop
nightmare,
festival in the Bloodstock episode, but I've never seen out like it. It took me forever just to get out. Just like rows of chairs that just went on forever.
And
Someone
people with
took
access needs as well.
Oh,
they can't
it's
get
impossible.
out.
And then someone took a pop-up tent for like shade and everything. It's just like, that's not.
But then they don't use any of that and stand in front of it. So they take
not
up
the right thing to do.
They take up enough space for about 25 people for 4 of them. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, maybe a little bit controversial, but I think hopefully
it seems to be
everyone's
happening.
experience.
It seems to be happening at every festival now.
Yeah.
Something seems to be coming in where it's Kendall had the no chairs beyond this point. Pictures on the sound tower. I think Download will likely follow suit.
I think they need to give out some better guidance,
especially
Download.
I agree.
Tell you what the worst is in the tents, and people just park
in the
dark, and then. Or even at the back when they've just got rows of chairs and you can't get into the tent, even though there's loads of space.
Yeah, it's.
But yeah, fair play. So what is that? Just like in front of the main?
Yeah. Just so if you imagine the bars at the back and the merch
Yeah.
stands that we we got our shirts from. Yeah, it's all around there.
And that's
but
fine. If you do want to take a chair in, just go to outside of that. It just means you can't.
they've got safe zone viewing as well,
Yep.
which I really liked as well. So people with sensory,
Yeah.
you know, might not like being in really compact crowds,
Brilliant.
can go into these safe zone things. So I didn't mention it actually that for the Niflheim camp, so accessible camping, it's accessed. It's done in the same way as download. So it's the access card, which was formerly known as the Nimbus card.
Yep.
So this will cover for people with sensory
Yeah, that's fantastic.
needs safe zone viewing, and it's in a good spot as well.
Yeah.
It's not like right at the back.
Oh yeah, brilliant.
It's in front of the sound to the towers to the left and right.
Yeah, about halfway.
Really cool.
That's great.
Yeah, really like that. And then over the other side, you've got the fantastic Lemmy's Bar,
Yes.
which felt like a real honour to be at. Actually, I don't know
did,
why.
yeah,
It just
yeah.
felt quite
Yeah.
special.
Yeah.
You got to go and see the great people at the Sophie Lancaster Foundation over there. You got Metal for Good. You got the New Blood stage, which is sponsored by Timothy Taylor's now.
Right.
So as you can probably tell from some of the sponsors, you got a lot more selection of beer.
Yeah, there is. And I think, if I remember, so what's that stage called? The New Blood.
Timothy
at the
Taylor.
end. Timothy Taylor one.
So that's
Because there's a
landmark,
bar in there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Which is great because you can almost like go in, grab a beer, watch the band that are in the tent.
Is that right? Or was that in Sophie Lancaster stage?
Which one's the furthest one?
Oh, that's that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a bar in there, was it?
Yeah, yeah. That's where we watched that Manowar tribute.
Oh, yeah.
Which we'll talk about in a bit as well.
Yeah. So you've got a good bit of ground around there for. That's when we always went and got food and chilled out. Yeah, really cool.
Really well thought out. And I mean, it doesn't look like it's changed drastically over the years, which is great because if it's not broke, don't try and fix it. Whatever the bloody.
Yeah, so you've got Vanaheim, you've got Kira Camp, which is quiet, but I'm not quite sure which that one is. You've got Hell Camp, Midgard being the biggest, Ironwood being sort of. So if you're a downloader, if you think of the old blue camp being Midgard and Ironwood being the black.
Yeah.
Ragnarok quiet, and then Jotunheim was always that was our go-to because we arrived a bit later than everyone else. You got Valhalla as well. You got plenty of camping.
Brilliant.
Really cool.
Great setup.
Ah, amazing. So, shall we talk about our experience?
Oh, this will be fun.
Jonny said he's quite excited about this because he can't really remember what happened.
I can't. Like he said, it's so long ago for my brain because I've got a really bad memory. But also, we fucking drank a hell of a lot that weekend.
We're very excited because we're still in the midst of COVID rules, weren't we?
So we'd done the pilot that year then, had we?
Yes.
Yeah, we
Same
did.
year as the pilot.
Yeah.
We had obviously done that under government, bloody whatever. And this was the first one we got to go, because it was me, you and Legs, wasn't there? That went to pilot, but this time there was me, you, Legs, Rob. Rob had flown over from Italy. Legs had come over from, where was he at the time?
Antwerp, I think.
Was he in Antwerp?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was the first proper.
Macca as well, yeah.
It's the first proper reunion we'd had since it had all gone on, where everyone was there.
And we'd not done anything
Apart from Aki, but Aki doesn't. He's not a metalhead.
Yeah, but we've not done anything else, so had we? That it was the first time we'd seen each other in a long time, and the fact that it was the festival just kind of had those two together. It's just bound to be a bit daft, isn't it?
So we had to go and do our COVID test, and
God, that feels weird talking about that.
it does, doesn't it? So we had to show that on the way in. So we went in. We picked. Well, we.
How many days did we do then?
We did 3.
Did we do 3?
We went on the
Saturday,
Friday.
Sunday. Yeah.
You picked me up. Went through to Lancaster and picked Macca up. Went down and saw. I think we saw Ozzy first and his mad tash. Ozzy had decided to go for some crazy facial hair.
Because none of us had haircuts either. We'd all done our own haircuts. We all had big beards because we couldn't be arsed shaving them. Lads had some outrageous handlebar moustaches and what are they called? That Legs had mutton chops. Is that what we call it? Yeah. I had probably similar beards. What I had now, just a big beard.
So we got in. We were. Remember, we walked down. So you have a bit of a walk through the camp. They have a box office there. So as soon as you get in, you can buy next year's ticket.
Yeah.
We saw a ticket just floating past her, and we were like, oh shit, oh, that must be someone's ticket. They must have scanned it though. And then this guy came absolutely terrorising through chat. He's like, where's my ticket? And then we went, and remember that car had rolled down the banking?
No.
So we're walking down the, you get to like a narrow bit, don't you? Where you're kind of almost there.
Yeah.
And the car had obviously tried to go like too far and gone right down the ditch.
We had a good search for a camping spot, didn't we?
We had a real. Well, I
went to that one by the water, so I think we tried down there first.
Yeah.
And then we must have gone back in and then through Midgard, and then must have done a big loop of them all then, because it was heaving, wasn't it?
Yeah, this was prior to, because you can't put gazebos up until Friday, so this was prior to that anyway.
Yeah.
And people were just all like, no, we can't see anywhere, lads, we can't see anywhere.
Yeah.
And we walked through after dragging that bloody yellow trolley that I had
Yeah, we did.
for ages. We finally got through. And then you feel like your arms are going to fall off.
Yeah,
you pitch a tent. So we started pitching a tent that we'd definitely never practiced putting up.
Yeah, it was the first time we'd done it, wasn't it?
And we got to the back of Jotunheim, and it kind of the path sort of goes diagonal and cuts into like a little triangle.
Came to a point, didn't it?
Yeah, so we were like trying to get the things in, and we were thinking, oh god, when I hope they let us off for this when they come round, and they did in the end.
They were quite strict, weren't they?
Yeah, they made us move it a bit.
Yeah, they did. But we had quite a good setup considering we turned up fairly late.
We were across the walkway from each other, weren't we?
Yeah,
so we kind of
perfect.
could sit in the middle.
Yeah.
And then just move all our stuff when we go.
It was quite a quiet spot. It had quite nice festoon lighting above it as well. It was great.
It was really good. So yeah, we met the lads, set up camp and just drank.
Yeah. Got very daft, didn't it?
Do
you remember there was a guy, I think he was a volunteer, came round and
was on the...
He said, I don't have any money. I've got a ticket here through volunteering. Can you spare us some beers? So I'll give him a can and give him some whiskey. But he had a bottle of what they call it, jungle juice, which is basically like a dirty pint.
A dirty pint.
The dregs of everybody's...
He had like... He looked like if Max Cavalera was homeless.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Unwashed, like dreads.
Yeah, he was clearly on another planet as well. Yeah. But I mean, he's a freaking lovely guy.
He's like, do you want some of me jungle juice? And I stepped up.
Yeah, I do.
Why not? There's a bit of foreshadowing for what comes later in the episode.
Stay tuned to see how all that ended.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just sat and drank and had some tunes on and just caught up with the lads, which was amazing. Again, weather was fantastic. We were all sweating like fuck because it was
beautiful, man. Absolutely amazing.
Brilliant.
So yeah, we went in a bit later on for the Wild Hearts.
Yeah, I'm remembering this now.
And it was baking up.
It was.
We've got all them photos where we're all trying to take selfies and I'm like
nice pictures and you're just like squinting.
Just can't open my eyes. Got me
it was baking up. But we were meant to see the Wild Hearts at the pilot. We played a few songs and because of sound and stuff. They said,
we can't do it.
Listen, stopped it. So we were pretty excited because that year we'd really got into the Wild Hearts as well.
We had.
Probably my most played that year, I'd say.
Yeah.
And we got pretty near the front at Bloodstock as well, and we just sang our hearts out.
Yeah, we did. And then we went in and watched Evil.
Was that day, bro?
Yeah, same day.
In the tent.
And we've got like something goes wrong during every set.
Yeah.
So we went to Evil. We'll go back to what went wrong, but we just went in circle pits galore for that, and we just didn't stop running around in a circle. It
was so hot, wasn't it? We spoke about this in one of the previous episodes, but no, all the sides were down on the tent. Yeah. It was already red hot. Absolutely.
I don't know why they don't roll them up during
dust and crap. And we were just running around like lunatics. I think I managed to get a video clip of that, actually. I'll send you it if
you've got it.
Or
well, we were on the TPD video of it. Just see you
that was
just
it. Running skipping around. But we're big fans of Evil, so that was again brilliant.
Yeah, we missed the start of Skindred because we were watching Evil.
Yeah.
Then we went and caught the last probably 5 or 6 songs of Skindred, so we saw
Yeah.
most of it.
Yeah.
One of me, a good memory from that. We got to do the Newport helicopter as always.
Yeah.
Legs gets his Download Pilot t-shirt up. Benji does the, wait for it, bitches, and all that. And then he goes, 1, 2, 3, legs. First hook round. The guy next to him also flung his t-shirt, swung his t-shirt round, hooked Legs' t-shirt and just launched it.
It just went flying, didn't it?
It just was gone. Right over into the horizon, nearly. And Legs just stood there with no shirt on, like,
He'd have loved that as well, though.
oh, yeah.
Oh, what a shame. I haven't got my shirt on.
Yeah. Passes that baby oil.
Yeah, I know what.
So, yeah, then I lost my sunglasses as well.
You did?
So I was in baking hot sunshine with no sunglasses, contact lenses in.
Yeah.
They bought me them. The lads bought me some sunglasses, didn't they? Them daft ones.
Oh,
that flipped up and
yeah.
which had probably no sun protection factor in at all.
Yeah.
Then we went and checked out Lemmy's bar. So,
Did we go back to camp?
Yes, we did. I
When
think.
did we do that?
Oh no, that must have been straight after Skindred, because that's when I felt my pockets and said, "Where's my phone?"
Ah, yeah. Where's my phone at?
I was trying to like play it cool. Rang my missus and she's like, "For God's sake!" And I was like, "Well, what can I do?
Yeah.
Like we're here. My phone's gone.
Yeah.
If I get it back, that's brilliant. But I've got my cards, got my wallet. Lads are all here. I'm type 1 diabetic, so I have a glucose meter.
Yeah.
I said, Jonny can get that on his phone and scan
Yeah,
me. We'll
do
be
it all
right.
the
We'll be
time.
right. But anyway, your phone rang, didn't it?
Well, yeah, I
Oh,
rang
you
your
rang it.
phone.
Yeah.
And some absolute legend had handed it in at Lost Property. And some guy answered, really enthusiastic, lovely guy.
Yeah.
Hi, Jonny. I said, I think my mate's lost his phone. Yeah, I've got it here. Just come to Lost Property.
It was at the
Like
little VIP bar thing. It's like a club, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't remember what they call it. It's a club that you can pay a membership for, and it's got a little
Yeah.
exclusive bar in the arena.
We didn't know where it was, and so obviously when I rang your phone, my face must have come up on your phone because
Yeah.
we were walking past the Lost Property bit, which we didn't know where it was, and I just heard a guy go, "Jonny!" I looked over and he had your phone, just waving it. Sign this, mate. That was it.
Give you a hug.
Yeah, he did. Brilliant. That was sort of guy.
Amazing.
So yeah, you got it back, mate.
Oh,
We must have sank a few more beers.
we did. We went to Lemmy's, didn't we?
Yeah.
And another great bit. I hope they still do it. The milk jugs of
I think
beer.
they do. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was phenomenal.
I watched Stu's Bloodstock video of last year. He said, bloody hell, people at Bloodstock must like milk because all are on the floor. There's just
Yeah.
loads of empty 4-pint cartons.
Oh, especially for headliners, you go. Right,
Just great, isn't it?
If it's your turn to go to the bar as well, so there was 6 of us. You could go on. We got 8 pints in these, so 2 4-pints of beer. Just give us that. It's sealed at the top.
Yeah.
And a stack of things, so one person could go to the bar and come
Carry
back.
them all.
Yeah, it was excellent. And then we watched the mighty Devin Townsend.
Yeah, that was great. And that was the show where he had to self-isolate because he was flying in from America. Isolate for whatever it was.
10 days, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
10 days. Flew over with no band. And the band that he played with, they'd never practiced
played.
before.
Yeah, they
just
practiced
learned the track.
online,
Yeah.
but like never met each other.
All from the UK, weren't they? Because it was just much easier. And so fair play to Devin Townsend on that. Jeez, that level of dedication for him to still play that festival.
I don't think it's a fact that's celebrated enough that the guy comes over, self-isolates for
In a
10
hotel on
days.
his
in a
own.
hotel. It was just him, from what I saw, because he posted updates.
Yeah,
it was just
he did,
him.
yeah.
What was he doing? He was posting pictures of all British TV, going, "What the hell are you watching?" And it was Naked Attraction.
How was it? Yeah.
And it was all he had was like a guitar and an exercise bike.
Yeah.
And then when he played, he did a warm-up show the night before, and he played in his pajamas.
Oh, brilliant.
Just
great.
a funny guy.
He is.
And yeah, I'm trying to think what he started with. Almost Again.
Yeah.
And I was really excited to see him because
Yeah.
we'd been looking forward to Bloodstock for so long. Then there was all the COVID rules and people dropping out. We had Ginger were in, Ginger were out, Ginger were back in
yeah,
again.
Yeah.
Ginger were then in because COVID rules were relaxed. Then the war in Ukraine, the attack on Ukraine started.
Yeah.
so they were out again. But yeah, you didn't know who we were going to get.
No.
Like, I think we messaged each other at the time, like, I don't care if it's just the lads in a bloody boombox in the middle of the field.
Yeah, any band was a bonus, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think Vicky might have even said that at the time.
Yeah.
We'll be putting something on.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of change and a lot of movement in the weeks before, wasn't there?
Yes, there was.
I think that was everyone's feedback. Was like, listen, no pressure. Whoever ends up playing plays. We just want to be at Bloodstock. But yeah, you put on a hell of a show.
You did.
The band was so tight, incredibly tight.
Aftermath, not almost.
Is that what you started with?
Yeah. Aftermath and Straight in the Kingdom, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was it. Brilliant.
Then they did the By Your Command, March of the Poozers with the Poozers with the big heads.
Yeah.
It was that
full show. And then there's like, I'm sure an elephant.
That was during Spirits Will Collide.
It's just chaos, isn't it?
Yeah, it was madness.
Yeah, a full show, wasn't it? A full
proper
production,
like, pyrotechnics, fireworks, the works. I really like Devin Townsend. I really like Strapping Young Lad and the Devin Townsend project. But it made me laugh because Ozzy turned around to me and said, he must be one of the best singers I've ever heard. I was like, yeah. He goes, I just don't like his music. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. But then we headed over a little bit towards the end. I don't think we quite caught the whole set because the lads were really excited to go on the Dodgems.
Oh, yeah, was that night?
Yeah.
Oh, class. Yeah, we were.
I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of that comedian's sketch, the Aussie comedian, about when he got asked to do a comedy set at Bloodstock. He said, you don't need comedy here, you got goths on Dodgems.
Is that where it came
Yeah.
from? Right, okay.
And it was an absolute riot. There's a video on YouTube of the Dodgems at Bloodstock where everyone has got an inflatable sword. They're all just going around absolutely like leathering each other.
Great.
So we had a great time just giving each other whiplash, really.
It is a top tip. It's like, if you're feeling a bit knackered or feeling a bit low, get on the fucking Dodgems.
Oh.
It is so much fun in it.
Get the adrenaline back. You just laugh like hell.
Got a video. Oh, mate, Rob must have recorded the whole thing, and you can just hear him going, kill, screaming down the phone, bashing into each other. People in corpse paint flying around. Fucking brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah, I lost. Was it you that lost a hat? We're just losing stuff all the fucking time that weekend. It was.
I know.
So yeah, and then we went back. No, we didn't go back. We went back to the Sophie stage and carried on drinking and watched Napalm Death.
Oh yeah.
That's what's weird because you kind of like download. You're like, Devin Townsend, there's the headliner.
No, exactly. Yeah.
And it's like, oh right, we've got more partying to do. We can watch more bands. So yeah, we went and watched Napalm Death and just drank a lot of vodka Red Bulls.
We did. There was like a lot of cocktails and stuff there,
wasn't it? They did tropical rum balls.
That was it. Yeah, brilliant.
The barman said, I'm just going to stand by you, lads. You just
he said, there's no point me going away because you keep shouting me over for beers. So he just stood with us for the whole night.
Well, we drank a serious. I'd say probably the most I've ever drank in a day in my life.
Yeah. And was it like a disco on as well or something after that?
There was.
We were out till ridiculous time.
I think we were about 2 or 3. And yeah, there was a disco on because it was a little bit of. I complain a little bit about Download doing the mashup stuff.
Yeah, and all the dance remix and drum and bass.
But after a full day of proper heavy metal, to go then to a proper heavy metal disco, I could have done with some Venga Boys. That way. But we still sang along to it all.
We had a blast.
And had a great time. Brilliant. And I did a backdoor shuffle because I was that pissed. I was like, I'm just going to have to go and get out of here. And I was just stumbling around the arena and I ended up in the New Blood stage, lying on the floor watching the Evil Dead 2.
Yeah, I remember you saying that actually.
It was, and everyone was just lying on the floor. I was tripping over goths left, right, and centre. You could just see people's eyes.
Tripping over goths.
So yeah, I was just lying there watching horror films. And I don't know how I got back to the tent because it's pitch black in a festival I'd never been to.
Yeah,
and somehow you wake up the next morning like,
yeah. Yeah, my memory is very hazy. That to be honest, after the Wild Hearts, it started to get a bit fuzzy. I knew we were hammered then.
The first band.
Yeah. But But yeah, then we had a good party that night. But we paid for it the next day, mate, didn't we? Oh my God. I think that's probably...
I'm going to say, I think I was the freshest one.
Oh, you were, for sure. I'm very rarely sick when I'm drunk. Massively rare that I'm sick the next day because I'm that hungover. Oh man, I was throwing up.
You were all struggling.
We were all like to have a lie down, spewing up at the side of the fence. So it's like not good. So, you know, the point where you're literally sipping a drink, even if it's water, and you can't get anything
through
down
your teeth. That's what I've put as my note for Saturday. Feeling poorly.
Feeling poorly.
And then the lads all did a makeshift shower.
Oh yeah, that was really funny.
So they all got bottles and, you know, containers of water and all that, and decided to just drip down the boxes and just pour water, and they're soaping up and that. And then two women just came over and pulled the camping chairs up and started watching and clapping.
They're like, go on, don't stop. Did we, don't know that it was that morning. Did we go to the shisha, for a shisha bar?
I think that was Sunday.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might, yeah.
I think it was
There's
Sunday.
no way I'd have done that.
No, if you're feeling
on a
rough.
Saturday.
No, so we got in and watched Conjurer, didn't we? Who we'd also, I think we'd seen Conjurer at the Pilot as well.
Yeah, potentially, yeah.
I'm pretty sure, because I remember the bassist in the middle of the pit.
Yeah, cool, yeah.
I haven't seen much of Conjurer since. They were really good. Then we went back and started the drinking games again, just out of
just to keep us going.
Yeah. That's when we were doing beer pong and doing the word association rapping.
Oh,
when Macca just absolutely fell over himself pretty much. And then Legs lost the thing, because I was watching the video before of him having to drink the dirty pint.
Was that on the Saturday then?
Yeah.
Right.
So I think we managed to pull
We must
ourselves
have pulled
back
it
together.
back together.
We watched Malevolence. We watched a bit of While She Sleeps when they were still good. Watched Paradise Lost.
Bloody hell, I totally forgot about all these.
Yeah, Paradise Lost were really good. And then we got chatting to a guy who said he was going to try and take acid for the first time. I said to him, do you think that's a good idea? Like, of all places to try and take a hallucinogenic. He goes, I think it'd be all right. So he took it, and about 15 minutes later, he was not all right.
He was freaking out.
He was fully going, what's going on? Absolutely screaming at everyone. So he said, come on, man, why don't you come with us? We're going to go and check out the Heavy Metal Gallery. So the Heavy Metal Gallery is really cool. They have, obviously, Paul Gregory was the artist for many album covers.
Yeah.
Famously, a lot of Saxon ones.
Mm-hmm.
So they have lots of original paintings. They had the original painting of In the Court of the Dragon by Trivium. Absolutely enormous.
I was going to say that's what shocked me the most, because you see these on like either LP size things or CDs or
Spotify.
Yeah. You don't realise the originals.
Oh, it was about 7 foot tall.
There's we covered a little bit of the history, but there's a fantastic documentary on YouTube.
There is.
Which you should definitely watch, and it is brilliant, and it shows the start of how Bloodstock came about and a bit of the history, but some of the artwork, and someone owns that. I think someone bought.
Oh, right, okay.
I think someone bought the collection, and that was the thing that kind of kept them going financially and stuff.
Right.
Because we were saying it's literally pieces of art.
The fella who was, it wasn't a tour, but there was a fella there who was just talking enthusiastically about all the pieces. They had a Dio guitar, and he was brilliant. He just got everyone going. But back to the guy on acid, he started screaming in the middle of the gallery. What did he say? Why is
everyone looking at me?
And he's staring at an album artwork, going, "Why are they all staring at me? They're all clapping." So we had to lead this individual out and put a T-shirt over his head and lay him on the floor.
Yeah.
Amongst a lot of people who
the worst place I could think
to try something you don't know.
Don't know what it's going to be like. Literally freaking out. There's people on stilts, like smoking. Not fucking hell, smoking. Breathing fire.
Yeah.
All in full leather, dressed as zombies and monsters and that. And you're thinking, fucking hell, this is not what you want to see, even when you're sober.
Yeah, no, it's enough.
It's scary enough. But yeah, it's like overwhelming. But this poor guy.
Yeah, he was not having a good time. Oh, an idiot. So yeah, we really enjoyed the heavy metal gallery. I think if you go to Bloodstock, you've
it's
just
amazing.
got to see it. It's
I think they did a thing of like Lemmy's statue with some of his ashes in there, I think.
yeah, there are some of
Yeah.
his ashes that I think I think there's always some of his ashes at Bloodstock.
Yeah,
Don't quote me on that, but I think that's right.
yeah.
We went and then watched a band I was quite looking forward to, Cradle of Filth.
Yeah, cool.
I didn't think they went down brilliantly.
No, people
is-
seem to be taking the piss quite a lot, and I thought that would be prime place for them at Bloodstock.
Former headliners of
Yeah,
Bloodstock.
yeah.
Took extreme metal to sort of popularity I'd never seen before, really. It became, they became pretty much a household name.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I think even like my mum and that had heard of
Oh,
Cradle
yeah,
of Filth.
yeah.
Not, they wouldn't bear sing any of the tunes, but neither could he. That guy next to us, he's like, shut up, you shrieky little man.
Oh, God, it's bad, isn't it?
But I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I do. I like him.
We just drank some beers, and there's a bit of a juxtaposition in the blazing sunshine to see a ball, dark and gothic.
Yeah.
I think it would be much better in the dark, in a
In a
tent.
tent somewhere.
Then we went and watched Hanowar.
Yeah, that was good fun. Our mate Liam is like a huge Manowar fan, isn't he?
Yeah.
They went to go and see him in Antwerp actually last year, didn't they?
I just can't take him seriously,
No.
which
And-
is why the tribute worked well. But
Yeah, it was very tongue-in-cheek, very, like proper joke
yeah, well
thing,
that's
wasn't
what.
it? Or throwing out plastic swords so people could fight and everything. It was great.
Yeah, if if Manowar were like that, because they're almost like a bit of a pastiche on that
Yeah,
genre
they are, yeah.
themselves, but
Yeah.
they're deadly serious about it.
Yeah.
In loincloths and greased up and that. It's
I think
weird.
you and Legs went right in to
Yeah,
watch
we did.
them. We stood at the side and watched you having a good time, which was cool.
Yeah, well, I didn't really
Must have
know
been in
much
that New
Manowar.
Blood tent because that's where
It
the
was.
bar was, yeah.
Yeah, I was up.
Oh, and actually, because when you go in at that tent, the bar's there and the stage is almost feels like it's pointing the wrong way.
right.
You go in, when you walk in, the stage is pointing to your left, isn't
Yes,
it?
it is.
Not directly at you. But it's quite cool because then it feels like its own special gig.
Yeah, as a stage, there's some excellent up and coming bands. There's some of the bands that were on the takeover at Download have played the New Blood stage
Yeah,
as
okay,
well.
yeah.
You get great bands like, I'm trying to think which one it was, but I can't remember at the minute. So yeah, we watched Hanowar, and then it was time for probably in terms of bands I hadn't seen before, the band I was looking forward to most that weekend.
Yeah.
That was Creator.
I only really got into them that year
Yeah.
because of Bloodstock. And I'm
Well, they
glad
were
I
a
did 'cause of
replacement,
Bloodstock.
weren't they?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for Merciful Fate.
They were, yeah.
And fair play at Vicky for getting because they subbed to Ghost in 2017.
Right.
And ever since then, Vicky and also on the Bloodstock forums, there's just been talk of when a Creator getting the headline slot because they'd smashed it then.
Yeah.
And I just remember it was all dark when they started, which is another good thing about when the festival is.
Yeah.
And they had them like guys come out over like pits, like fire pits
fire
sort
pits.
of things, just like holding their hands, and they came out and they started with Violent Revolution.
Yeah.
Oh, I just lost my shit, man. It was
Yeah.
fucking excellent.
The lads hadn't listened to much of them, and bear
Ozzy's
in
a big
mind they're
fan.
like big thrash fans.
Ozzy's a fan. Isn't
Yeah. And I remember saying, looking down the line of us all, and we're all just like mouths wide open, like, holy shit, this is brilliant.
he? Yeah.
Just something about it wasn't like you say the eeriness of the stage show. They all
Yeah.
stood there with the like Google masks on.
Yeah.
And, yeah, they just how they play so relentlessly for that amount of time is beyond me. They
Yeah.
just go for it, don't they?
I
There's
think
no stopping, is there?
The one
really.
I prefer them to Anthrax in the discussion of
Oh, I do.
top
yeah,
thrash
yeah.
bands.
I think. Yeah,
They're just
I agree.
brutally. I think one of the reviews said heavy metal might have been created in. Sorry, not heavy metal. Thrash metal might have been created in the Bay Area, but it was perfected in Essen.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think it's just got everything. It's got.
Yeah.
You listen to songs like Enemy of God, and it goes through thrash, then it goes into a little bit of a proggy sort of
Yeah,
maiden-y thing.
They're catchy as well, which is quite rare in some of their thrash
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, and it's not
just bang your head and grit your teeth like Satan is real and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It's just sing along, chanting with your mates. It's great.
Yeah, it was a fantastic set. They had Danny Filth out for Betrayer. They played all the ones I wanted to hear. You know, Hordes of Chaos, Hail to the Hordes,
Yeah, Hordes of Chaos.
666, World Divided.
Yeah.
Just brilliant heavy metal songs. So if you don't know Creator, God, please check them out.
Were we on Jugs of Milk as well then?
Jugs of Milk, yeah. Yeah, I think I went and I got 12 pints.
Yeah, I think you did. Yeah. Which was a great
And I think a few of you didn't look too pleased about it because you were still hanging a little bit.
Yeah.
But funny story, actually, when, because we were I was just listening to Bloodstock bands constantly in the car, and my little lad then was 3, just. So I was listening to Creator pretty much non-stop for the couple of weeks running up to Bloodstock. Took Adam to a toddler group.
Yeah.
And he's riding around on his balance bike, and he turns around and shouts, "Satan is real." So yeah, parent of the year award went out the window there. Fucking Damien over there. the look on some parents' faces, it was like...
Oh, kids are funny, man, aren't they? But I tell you, when we went to a christening, this is massively off topic now, went to a christening, and Seb was pretty non-verbal at the time, and he said, "Oh, will you all look after this child through their life?" And they went, "We will." And then he said, "Will the godparents look after the child?" "We will." And Seb went, "Rock you!" dead loud. And this woman was shaking her head at him, just it's like, "Oh, come on."
People are twats, aren't they? They're only kids.
Yeah. But yeah, hey, we're doing it right, mate, aren't we? For brainwashing him in the
Satanists.
walking around saying Satan is real to the mates.
Yeah.
Class.
Alistair Crowley over there.
But yeah, what a set. Wow.
Amazing set. I thought it was a perfect headliner set with pyrotechnics, explosions, bloody tight as hell playing. Just a fantastic band. I said to Matty Haythorne, because he went to see the Lamb of God / Creator sort of co-headline to it. I said, "You need to see him, mate." And he'd not really heard him, and he said he'd have happily walked out after Creator. I think it's in a proper show. Still not been at download yet, which I'm a bit gutted about.
I think that's the one and only time I've seen them.
It is me as well.
But like you said, that's your headliner, and usually you're on a bit of a come down after there.
Exactly.
So straight over.
Phil Campbell and the Bastard Sons.
Perfect party band after that.
We got some more beers, and we did loads of Motorhead, and we just sang and shouted along to everything. It was great, phenomenal. Born to Raise Hell, Killed by Death.
Yeah.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. And just that, having, a smaller but, still important band, rocking it into the early hours, just, God, it doesn't half extend your day as well.
Yeah, it really does.
Because otherwise it's over at 11, well, then it's over at 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then on the disco, without having to move, because you don't have to move to a village, you're right there.
And you can get a little bit bored after headliners. Not, well.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, if you're 3 or 4 hours into a disco, or whatever you want to call it, like if you want to do a silent disco or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a long time, isn't it, to doing that?
Yeah, you're right.
Bored was definitely the wrong word, but if you can prolong that with the bands, it makes it feel a bit special, doesn't it? A bit more special after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a fucking blast in there, mate. It's brilliant.
We did.
They are his sons as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
In the band.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been supporting Judas Priest and Alice Cooper. I think he supported Priest at that. I was going to say Skegness, but that's not what I mean. Is it Scarborough?
Oh, yeah.
Open Air show.
Yeah.
So, yeah, then Sunday was the Shisha one.
Yeah.
So you've got 2 precursors to what happens later in the episode here. You got Shisha and you got Jungle Juice. So I think you can probably guess what happens on the Monday.
We were trying not to smoke cigarettes back then as well.
Yeah.
Because we used to smoke when we were drinking. So we were on the vapes. But then only one of us brings a vape, then we all end up sharing a vape and passing it up and down the line. It's just that.
There's number 3.
Yeah, there's the third one.
Yeah, and we did the gaming area again.
Yeah.
And then we spent loads of time at camp. And then we didn't use the app. Like we spoke about before, the Bloodstock app is really good. We'd taken a screenshot of the times.
Yeah.
And we were like, right, we've got plenty of time here, let's have a beer. Then we'll go down and watch Diamond Head.
Yeah.
Then was it the Prince started playing, or was it Lightning to the Nations? We were just
Yeah, we could hear it from
like,
camp, couldn't
that's
we?
fucking Diamond Head. So we pretty much grabbed our drink and just ran.
Liked it, didn't we?
Yeah. So we got there, but we did miss a couple of songs of Diamond Head, which is a bit of a shame. We watched the mighty Bleed From Within.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely, again, Pyro Central, wasn't it?
Yeah, they're good, aren't they?
Another shout out for them being. So yeah, the two bands that I have put for album of the year so far played that weekend: Malevolence and Bleed From Within.
Yeah.
And then we just kind of wandered around a bit, didn't we?
Yeah, I think there's quite a few cool like market stores and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, go and have a look around. I think we went in the gaming bit. Must have just drank some more beers.
Pretty much.
Again.
That's it. We drank some beers. There was some heavy metal. That's pretty much the weekend.
Yeah, that was it.
So we watched. Then went and watched Glory Hammer. This was before the scandal,
yeah.
of course. So
Yeah.
our opinions, I will kind of pass back to me in 2021.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed them.
Yeah, they were good fun, weren't they?
I'm not a fan of Hailstorm, but I thought Glory Hammer were a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Then Saxon and the first rain of the weekend.
Yeah, it was.
Pissed it down.
Yeah.
That's the first time. I think we were kind of glad of it. Got the ponchos on. Got a great video of like singing along to Strangers in the Night.
Oh, man, yeah.
It's quite emotional. I think we were all
He was in tears, wasn't he? But again, if you think about all the shit we've been through that year and the previous year, were we going to go to festivals again? Were we going to get to see each other again? Because a lot of our mates live away, and you don't know how long it is until you're going to reunite and have beers together. And that's all you want to do, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
You just want to be with your mates. Don't matter whether you're at a festival or in a shed in the bottom of a garden.
Yeah.
That's where you want to be. So the fact that we're all there all together with a band like Saxon, who were absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, they were. Biff Byford still got it, man.
Fucking amazing.
Went to see him in Blackburn.
Yeah.
Year or so after that, and they were just. He's just lost nothing of his voice.
Yeah.
He's not so well at the minute though, so best wishes to Biff. But
The band are incredibly tight. They had
Awesome.
cool visuals and stuff of like all wartime.
yeah, good use of the video screens and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a nice moment that. But then you start getting that Sunday night feeling again.
Yeah,
Though. You're like,
yeah.
oh no, there's only one band left.
Yeah.
So then we went. Well, there actually wasn't. There's two. But there's then it was the mighty Judas Priest.
Yes.
Who had cancelled most of their tour. So everyone was like, there's no way they're going to be at Bloodstock.
Yeah.
There was so much of that in online forums, on Facebook pages. Anyone who thinks this is still going to go ahead is deluded and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And then Rob Alford comes out looking like Uncle Albert. Talking about recent events, the sing-along to War Pigs before
Oh, yeah.
was
Yeah.
phenomenal.
To find some footage of that.
And it wasn't long before Richie Faulkner had his
His heart attack.
aortic dissection.
Yeah.
Which, crazy year. Absolutely crazy year.
Bonkers.
And to see Priest, they did an extended headline set. They did a full 2 hours, which was why the running order had all changed.
Yeah.
And then we went, we had some more beers, of course. You could probably just take that on every bullet point. We went and had more beers. We went and got a Barnaby Sykes pie, didn't we?
Oh, we did. I'm trying to think before then. It might have been the day before. We were in the tent after the headliner and after... It might be after Phil Campbell, actually. And we were all partying and they was like, can you smell petrol? Remember that?
Oh, shit. That
I
was
wonder what day that
was Saturday night.
Saturday night.
Yeah, I put it on here.
I was like, I can smell petrol. And everyone started freaking out and looking around going, I can smell fire and I can smell petrol.
And you could start seeing something lighting up on the side
some
of the
smoke. And like, shit. So we all ran outside to see what was going on. We didn't expect this, but it was like fire dancers and fire eaters, all like stunning models doing it. It was like...
Yeah, there's a big troop of people.
It was brilliant. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Like, God.
Just like in the open as well.
Yeah, to like the side of the stage, wasn't it, outside? It was great, just playing along like AC/DC and Motley Crue and stuff.
Just they were all doing like angle grinding and cod pieces and that. But that just reminded me of when I went to see Rammstein in London. We went to like an after party thing. So it was me, Kate, and Rosie. And I was knackered by this point. They'd been in London a couple of days, so they were a bit more. But I just travelled, and so it was about 2 a.m, and this guy taps me on the shoulder, says, "Excuse me, mate," and he pulls like an extension reel out. He just kind of pulls it past me, and just plug something else, and he just goes, and just starts fucking grinding it. He was about where you are.
Sparks
Jesus, man, the sparks are going over my head. I absolutely shit myself. The singer at Death Stars was DJing as well.
Right.
Yeah, sorry, just random memory there.
No. That's just what happens though when you talk through this stuff. It's hidden away in some compartment in your brain, which I've really had to dig deep into tonight because we fucking struggle. But yeah, then it triggers something else, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's when Rosie wanted to try and break into the Tower of London. Because she's like, because we were staying by it was the Tower Travel Lodge.
Right.
She said, "Oh no, let's do it. Let's try and break in." I don't know why. She thought that was a good idea. She said, "There's a reason for treason."
Oh god,
She was absolutely
brilliant. Never see you again.
Yeah. So we went.
It was a.
We had a bit of a decision, didn't we?
On that last night.
Yeah, we were like, let's go and get some beers, and then we all just kind of. We
probably shouldn't.
We got to drive back tomorrow.
It was like a depressing walk with a pie in your hand, walking back to camp. I do remember that actually.
Yeah, and then we bid farewell to Bloodstock Festival, and we went to. That was when I'd taken the cling film to pack the thing up. People have probably heard this story before.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, pack the cling. I've got the cling film. We can wrap the trolley back up when we get there. Pull it out, and it's tinfoil. So yeah, it was. So our walk back to camp was a nightmare because everything was just falling over. You were kind of like trying to hold it as we got back.
Hard work on it.
But we got back to the car park, and I remember some guys were obviously waiting for either someone to pick them up or just having a break, and they'd put like what was like a fucking mini amplifier sort of thing, and we're just playing like the most brutal death metal. I was like, I don't.
Yeah, I've had 3 days. Yeah, come on.
I was like, that is a lot. God, I'd never listened to Coldplay, but that's the closest I've ever got to listening to him.
You got a relaxing playlist for the way home.
Yeah, put some Enya on. We didn't listen to relaxing music, did we?
No, we didn't.
Oh, Rage Maiden. So we turned to Bloodstock 2025, and it's a hell of a lineup, isn't it?
So good.
One of my favourite bands of all time on the Friday night is Trivium.
Yeah.
They're going to absolutely kick the ass out of it because they are an amazing live band.
Yep.
But we thought, you don't need to know how good Trivium are. You don't need to know how good Gojira are. You don't need to know how good Machine Head are, because they are 3 of the top heavy metal bands in the world this time. Yep. So we did some listening. We did some chatter on the forums, and we said, can you give us a recommendation? So we're going to go for our top 5 hidden gems for Bloodstock Festival 2025. I'll tell you what time they're on. I'll tell you what sort of thing they are. And we've found some new bands that we really like. It's brilliant, isn't it?
It's so good. I messaged you today actually saying, God, there's so many good bands out there. It's really opened my eyes, made me think differently, listen to different bands.
We've been daft in the past doing that. We've gone, who's headlining? Oh, it's Rammstein. Great, right, we'll go and watch Rammstein. Who else is on? I don't know any of them.
Yeah.
And then you walk around all day not really seeing anyone. And it's not the way to do it. So it's opened my eyes and changed my musical listening journey. So that's something really cool. So I'm just going to try and find I've got all sorts in here.
Are we going to mention what happened when we got back from Bloodstock?
Oh shit! Probably better add. So
just thought, before we jump into these bands,
it was my sister-in-law's 30th, so there was quite a lot of pressure around at the time because they'd my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law, Jane's sister and her husband had kindly offered to take my daughter to see to London, go around the Harry Potter museums, studios and all that sort of stuff. So we get back on the Monday. I'm thinking, I feel a bit shit here.
Yeah.
I'm messaging. I feel a bit shit here. Then the first one comes through. Was it Macca?
Yeah.
Got COVID, lads. And then, to be honest, I'm really surprised because we shared vapes, we shared shisha pipes, we drank jungle juice. We were so careful all weekend. we were in mosh pits. We hugged every person we could see.
Yeah. We were careful.
So I said to Jane in the morning, I was like, I'm gonna have to test. I feel a bit shit. She's like, it'll just be
Bit of festival flu. Or
festival flu. You're always like this when you get back. You're just a bit knackered. Then I think Ozzy messaged, Legs messaged, Rob messaged.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, fuck. You were the only one who escaped it.
Yeah, I didn't get it in the end. Yeah.
You're the only one out of 5, and you were...
Which makes me think that I'd had it soon, like, just
that you
before
brought it.
Oh, maybe, yeah. That was the super spreader. Yeah.
But didn't you have a set party for Seb?
Yeah, it was my little lad's birthday party. There was something else going on as well. And it was like the precursor to Bloodstock. It was like, oh yeah, it'll be fine. We won't get COVID. It's an outdoor festival.
Yeah.
We've been to the pilot. It's shown that it's not too bad.
Yeah. Yeah, we were a bit cocky, I think.
You were in the doghouse. Well,
I was literally
in a glass doghouse.
A glass one, yeah. So I was gutted, to be honest. I thought, oh shit, if I've spoiled a trip away for Emily, it'll be devastated. So Jane said, you're in the conservatory now. So she stuck me sleeping bag and me self-inflating mat in the conservatory and said, that's you for 10 days.
Oh, yeah, isolate in there.
That was it. And I just remembered something else. So she said, you can't sit and watch telly all day in there because the kids will just want to come in then. So I was just sitting staring at the wall. And she came in every now and again. She didn't come in, but she came to the glass every now and again and went, you need to get in doing some exercise. So it's like, go out and do some star jumps. So I'm in the garden, in my own garden, doing star jumps.
Man.
I was
passing your food through the cat flap like Hannibal Lecter or something.
Yeah, she did. I had to wash it. Luckily, I've got like a sink and toilet and that in the utility room. But bloody hell, I was just sat.
Just what you need after 3 days of a heavy festival.
To be honest, I slept for like 2 days, so I was pretty happy there. But it was back when they were ringing you.
Yeah.
And making sure you're isolating. But then I think we'll have to say about Rob.
Oh, yeah.
Because Rob had to isolate for 10 days before Bloodstock.
Yeah. Because he was flying over from Italy.
So he's flying over.
Which was very, very strict.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
he had to isolate on that side.
Of course, because they had a really bad time before then.
He had to isolate on this side when he flew over.
Yep.
Then came to the festival, caught it, so then had to spend another 10 days at Liam's house.
Yep.
Because he was supposed to be going back to Italy the next day.
I think he was meant to go see his family, wasn't he? So he missed that.
Isolate there, and then had to isolate when he landed in Italy.
So he ended up like a month isolation just to go and see.
And the lads, I mean, could think the worst people that have to isolate with. Legs and Rob had an absolute blast together in the house. They were doing like wet cutthroat shaves on each other and all sorts. It was just to pass the time.
Yeah. Yeah, they sent that picture of him. let's call it a Charlie Chaplin moustache.
Yeah. So how are you going to get away with this one?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it was.
I think we caught it in that evil pit.
I do. I think that's why we all. Well, apart from the beers, I think we felt a bit shit on the Saturday because we were picking it up. But it was all the rhetoric
about
to do
with the 10 double vodka Red Bulls.
Oh yeah. But people are saying, "Oh no, it's you can't possibly have it yet because of it's meant to be a week or."
Oh yeah.
Like, I think it was rapid. But yeah, it was worth it in the end.
Good story to tell. Especially 4 years later.
Oh, yeah. I'm only just out the doghouse.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was... so yeah, anyway, if you go in this year, don't worry about COVID.
Yeah.
You might get it, you might not.
It's crazy even just talking about it, isn't it?
Yeah. So
5
top undercard bands to see at Bloodstock this year. So some of these you'll know, some of them I don't think you will. We've really enjoyed listening to all of these, haven't we?
Yeah.
So, number 1, Jonny, who we got?
What order do you want to do it?
Do any.
So I've got Gnome. Because I think these might be my favourite out of the 5.
They've also the ones on first as well. So these are on the Sophie stage on Thursday at 7:45.
So my mate Maka, who came with us to Bloodstock, he sent me these probably about a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. I said, check these guys out, because I was quite shocked to see when I searched for them in Spotify, I already had songs liked in the playlist. So I obviously just ignored Macca and never listened to them. But they are fucking fantastic. How do I describe them?
That's what I've put for fans of. I'm really struggling.
I really don't know. I've put some bands in here, and some might be a bit controversial, but just full of huge, catchy guitar riffs.
Yep.
Those type of guitar riffs that you could sing along to, you know, like with your mates, you can like put your arms out, like ladding away. Some of those, which reminded me a bit of Queens of the Stone Age, especially with some of the drumming in the band.
Mastodon-y sort of stuff.
I said that there, yeah. Mastodon, particularly the vocals as well.
Yeah.
The vocals sound a lot like Mastodon.
Just a lot of, just really good fun band.
Yeah.
Don't take themselves too seriously, but take the music seriously enough.
Yeah, absolutely.
That it's still, you could
it's
listen
not a
to
joke band, is it?
Yeah, you could listen to it without the gimmick and it'd still be absolutely shit hot.
Yeah.
Joker Monroe, The Burning Blue and Asthenia 912 recommended these.
Oh, cool.
And I said, and also our mate Macca. These are from Belgium, and I think it's just going to be a great party in the tent on Thursday.
Old Soul, have a listen to that, because that is absolutely brilliant. And Wenceslas as well.
Ambrosius, is it?
Oh, yeah.
Just great tracks.
But yeah, again, because when I do think of Bloodstock, I think of heavy, really like intense heavy metal, or again, I don't know what all the bloody subgenres are. I never will do. I'll have to learn them one day. But you forget that these type of bands are also on the bill. But yeah, fantastic. So check those out. What day are they on? Have you got them?
Thursday,
perfect.
7:45 on the Sophie Lancaster stage.
Oh man, fantastic. And what have we got next then, mate?
Well, I'll go on the one I had put. Well, I'll go on Friday. We'll try and do it chronologically if I can.
Go on then.
If I can. Famine.
Yes.
Chronologically, and I think these were your favourites.
Yeah, never heard of them. Only listened to them for the first time today, and they are brilliant. I had a look. It said they won Metal to the Masses in Kent, and they first played Bloodstock in 2016 on the back of that, which is cool. I really like the Metal to the Masses thing. It's like Bloodstock's version of our takeover, but is almost like a big event up and down the country. You go through to the finals, and there's loads of like little club nights you can go to where this is taking over, really. So feels like a real yearly thing, doesn't it? Which is great. I liked these a lot, and people know I'm a huge Alice in Chains fan, and for some reason they reminded me of them. I think it's the harmonising vocals that they have throughout the songs, which is great. But what a voice!
Amazing,
absolutely great, really unique.
Yeah, I've put a riff fest. Doing me sludgy with a heavy bass lead, ethereal. Some of the singing is ethereal, clean singing. It reminded me of Opeth. Some proper straightforward songs like Solid Earth, but others are more progressive. I've put for fans of Sabbath, Opeth, and Candlemass. Yeah,
cool.
Really, really good. UK band formed in 2014. Just really, really good. Very much enjoyed an afternoon listening to these the other day.
That's FAMYNE.
Yes. Yeah, so then, and that's the Ronnie James Dio stage at 11:45.
Fantastic.
In the morning, so a main stage for these guys.
That's
so
brilliant.
That's what a journey from doing Metal to the Masses to playing the Ronnie James Dio stage. So
brilliant,
amazing. Chronologically, next we have got, and I can never pronounce this word, but it is Rivers of Neil.
Yeah,
Neil, not Neil.
Uncle Neil.
Yeah, they are pretty much. I think they might be either straight after or one band in between. But no, they're not. Bollocks! Fuck this right up. Anyway, no, it's not Rivers of Neil. It is Orange Goblin. Sorry.
Okay.
Will be next. They are on Friday, 4:05 on the Ronnie James Dio stage. Absolute legends of British metal.
Yeah.
UK stoner legends making their final UK appearance. Should be an amazing set in the blazing sunshine with a couple of cold ones in hand. That description was from our friend Jordan.
Oh, cool. Good effort, mate. That's really good. You need to be writing for a magazine there, mate.
Yeah, he has a good way with words. I'll give him that.
Better than me, bloody hell.
I've really enjoyed listening to these as well. We missed them in 2021, as you probably, if you knew all the lineups, would have noticed. But I wish we hadn't, because these are totally up my street. They're like a stoner, heavier clutch.
Yeah, you know when you're at work and you're trying to pick out the secret goths and the secret metalheads, because everyone's got suits on. So I used to sit opposite a guy called Paul Vickers, who we actually met at Bloodstock.
Oh, yeah.
So when they said hello, I remember he was sat there and he's at the time was really clean shaven, had a suit on, and he had an orange goblin mug at work. And I thought, ooh, what's that all about? Because I never come across the band before.
Yeah.
So that's when I started listening to them and getting into them. They are fantastic, aren't they?
Brilliant.
I think there's certain bands that you like associate with Bloodstock and the genre.
Yeah.
I think they're like a staple of.
Yeah,
Bloodstock.
quite
When
agree.
I think Bloodstock, I think them.
Yeah, so if you don't know them, I'd say for fans of Electric Wizard and Monster Magnet.
Yeah, Electric Wizard's a good shout, definitely. Beginner's Guide to Suicide. That is
what a song that
fantastic
is.
song.
It's quite an epic, that one, isn't it? It's about 8 minutes long.
Yeah, something like that.
I've added it. We're going camping on Saturday with the lads. I've added that to the playlist.
Yeah, they'll enjoy that.
Quite a lot of this is on Friday, actually. Pretty much all of it, apart from Rivers of Neil. So, coming up next on Friday and this is mad, honestly. Right, Nail Bomb
Yeah.
on the Sophie Lancaster stage.
Is that where they are?
Yeah.
Wow.
8 o'clock on Friday. That is nuts.
Class.
That's going to be
Brilliant.
insane.
Yeah.
Again, my mate Jordan said, this will only be the 4th or 5th show. I think it's about the 8th and 9th when I've been looking back. But Max Cavalera, obviously we all know from Sepultura, Soulfly, Max and Igor, Cavalera Conspiracy, etc., etc.
Giving you bottles of jungle juice.
Yeah, that's him. He's not left. Max Cavalera's Industrial Sludge Side Project. So they did, I think, 1 or 2 shows. I think like a warm-up show, then a festival show in 1995, and then split up and were never heard of again.
Right.
Their album, Point Blank, is fantastic. It's industrial sludge, but there's a lot of thrashy stuff in there. A lot of it reminds me of like War Ensemble, Slayer.
Ah, yeah, okay, cool.
Very angry, fast, brutal, kick a door down sort of stuff.
Yeah,
But
it is.
absolutely not to be missed. I think if I was there, these would be definitely in my top 5 other than the headliners, which I've just realising this is why I've put them in my list of the top 5, not in the headliners. What am I on about?
Hi, mate. Yeah, they've got some quite heavy, slower tracks, and then there's just some all-out thrash in there, and some in there. But again, another band I haven't really come across before. But that's it now.
I've known about them for a long time because it's quite an iconic album artwork with the lady at point with the gun against the head. Apparently they were trying to recreate the controversy around Rage Against the Machine.
Ah, okay.
The self-immolation album cover for the debut. So finishing it off, as we've probably said too many times, no surprises.
Drum roll.
And they are on Sunday on the Ronnie James Dio stage at 12:45. I really, really, really like these.
Yeah, I've listened to them for a bit. Can they just crop up in the playlist and one that I never turn off or skip?
Yeah, very, very unique and unusual sounds going on. His voice reminds me a little bit when he sings clean of Nick Holmes from Paradise Lost.
Yeah,
that kind of deep, soulful but melodic voice. I've put such an interesting band musically.
Yeah.
A lot of prog, a lot of tech metal, death metal. I said that song "Where Owls Know My Name" is fantastic, and
that's what I got.
Yeah, and for fans of Opeth and Blood Incantation.
Yeah, they've got some huge catchy choruses.
Yeah. A lot of saxophone.
Good sing-along. Yeah, and lots of saxophone.
Take you by surprise.
Well, the handful of songs that I had, I thought it was a guitar at first. You know, like when a bit like a harmonica player as well. They can play it that well. It sounds like a electric guitar. But then some of them, like that one, that Where Owls Know My Name. There's some big sax.
That's
solos in there.
just a brilliant song.
Yeah, it's hard not to like them. I think lots of different genres in there.
They look cool as fuck. Well.
Some good proggy stuff in there, a bit Dream Theater-esque in parts.
Just sort of one of the best things about this sort of heavy metal that once upon a time I would have shied away from is the atmosphere of it and the feeling of it. It just takes you somewhere else.
Really does. Really does.
And the same with Famine as well. I was watching some of their videos today and it just takes you to a different place. So it's really cool. I do have to put a bonus mention on, and because I will never ever skip an opportunity to big up Creeper.
Yeah.
They are playing on Saturday at 5 to 3. If you're a downloader, you'll know Creeper. If you don't know Creeper, they've got it all for me. They are one of the best. One of the best at putting on as much of a show as they can with what they've got, available, with
regardless of what slot they're on.
Yeah. They'll absolutely smash it. They'll put on a proper show. They'll go from horror punk stuff. A lot of their early stuff is horror punk, AFI, sort of a faster My Chemical Romance-y stuff, but that might put some metalheads off. But AFI probably is a bit more accurate.
Yeah.
They've then gone into the later stuff, which is all vampire themed, and a little bit. Sanguivore Part 1 was quite meatloafy.
Yeah, it is a bit actually. Yeah.
Sanguivore Part 2, Mistress of Death, is coming out. There's a new song coming out tonight, so when this drops tomorrow morning, you'll have already had a chance to hear it. But the latest single, which is Headstones, is metal.
Yeah, it is.
It's Sisters of Murphy. Fifth of the Murphy.
Mike Tyson tribute.
Sisters of Mercy, Alice Cooper, proper metal, twin lead guitars.
Yeah.
They've got it, man. I just absolutely adore them. And metal heads at Bloodstock, please give them a go.
I think they'll go down really well. I watched the some of the things we haven't mentioned is that they obviously announce the next year's band at the festival.
Oh man!
So I watched, I think it might have been Stu's vlog actually from last year, and some fantastic reactions. But Creeper got a really good reaction when they were announced on the screen, which was brilliant.
That's really good to see.
That is one of the best things about Bloodstock, announcing the bands for the year after. So I think this year, I'm going to get it wrong, so I'm not going to say it. When they're expecting to do the announcement.
I think it's after. I thought it was Sunday, but
I can't remember. I'll have to dig it out. If you're watching this on YouTube, we'll put it over the air.
Yeah. put it over the top. But
are Lacuna Coil playing?
Yeah.
After Lacuna Coil.
That's on.
Is it the Friday?
I think that's Friday.
They're announcing it after them.
That's crazy. And obviously you can get your early bird tickets on site without a booking fee. So if you are there, and but there'll be some people sprinting out, I bet, because it is their 25-year anniversary of Bloodstock next year, and man, I can't wait for that. Yeah,
it's going to be great, isn't
it? It's exciting, man. I love it as a festival. Yeah, it's Friday. Lacuna Coil at 5:15 to 6:15. Then there's a bit of a gap before Emperor. Bloody hell, what a lineup!
I know.
So let's have a quick. So we've got Famine. You've got Flotsam and Jetsam. You've got Orange Goblin going on a bit later on there. You've got Lacuna Coil. You've got Emperor. You've got Nail Bomb. Then you've got Trivium. Then you've got Cataclysm. And then the Blood Rave, which I don't know what that means, but just awesome place. We had a good laugh because we couldn't go to Bloodstock 2022. We knew we couldn't go to Bloodstock 2022 and had no intention of going, but we cheered every band like we'd won the World Cup.
Yeah.
Even though some of them we couldn't even read the logo.
I don't know what band it was, but we were buzzing.
We're like, buzzing. Come on, get in. We were high-fiving people next to us. It's a great little experience when they put it on the video screen with the video thing. I'd love to be the editor of that.
Well, Vicky just put on TikTok today that she's just approved the final cut of it, so very exciting.
Well played.
It is.
Vicky, Adam, Rachel and the team, just awesome. Awesome festival.
Just about the people, isn't it?
Yeah.
They really cater to their fans. And they know exactly what they're doing. They're all well experienced in what they're doing.
They care.
They do.
That's the thing.
They really care about it.
They could do a whole lot less and still succeed, but they don't. They push everything as far as they can to make it the best weekend possible for the people that go. And that's what Bloodstock is for me. I think it's awesome. Love it.
There's a fine balance, isn't there, with finances and what you can cater for and what you can't, and how do you want to be money grabbing and trying to earn, but they've just got a perfect balance, haven't they, where like I say, they care for the people and they're proud of what it is and that they do. So
we've seen Vicky quite a few times and I've not said hello.
Yeah, she was out of Download this year.
Yeah, and she was stood behind me at Bloodstock.
Yeah.
God, I'm glad I didn't at Bloodstock because I was that pissed. I'd probably give her COVID. So.
But yeah, we love it. We love Bloodstock. One of our favourite festivals ever.
It's a wonderful place
to be back.
No, absolutely. So we hope you have a wonderful time at Bloodstock.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll catch up with you next week. Next week, I think we're gonna talk about the Sunday at Download Festival.
Yeah, bloody hell.
And then we're going to be turning on to Download Festival 2026. We'll do a bit of a reaction next week to what Bloodstock got coming up as well.
Yeah, brilliant.
It's all going on.
I know, man.
And then, God, the nights will be drawing in.
Well, it's getting dark now.
It is, isn't it?
Oh, it is 9:30. But, hour and a half this one, mate. Bloody hell.
Well, we put it's because we've put a recap episode in with a preview episode.
Overview.
So
yeah,
I mean, it's probably a good one if people are travelling down to Bloodstock, or up or sideways, whichever way you're going.
yeah, have an absolute blast, guys. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait to see it all.
Amazing. All right,
cool, nice one.
Thanks everybody. See you next week.
This is the Logan Podcast.